Really?
This is how we start a video, people.
Is this how we start videos?
I don't know.
You make weird noises all the time, dude. We have Japan Crate. Now, we used to get Japan Crate on the channel as a pretty regular thing. And then I started getting bored because it tended to be a lot of the same things. But this is supposed to be the final Japan Crate. And it's a Sakura theme. There's also a Japan Crate Assassin's Creed box that we can still get. But I think we can order that through Sugoi Mart, so we don't have to do it directly through Japan Crate. But this is Sakura theme, and I've already peeled the tape on the back so that we can pull this sleeve off. And it makes kind of a poster. So you get the cherry blossoms, and you kind of have a little picnic situation going on. Some more cherry blossoms. I think it's pretty. Set that aside. I haven't opened the box yet. Let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? Whatever it was, it just fell out.
That's how we do it.
Oh, there's lots of pinks and reds. All kinds of goodies, and they all want to fall out. I think it was the booklet that jumped out. Where did it go? It's over here on the corner. Can you get it? I'm trying to not sneeze all over everything. Because you know me. We turn on the video and my nose starts dripping. And this is Bites Booklet Volume 7, Cherry Blossom. So they must have changed how they set up the boxes fairly recently. This is this month's theme, Cherry Blossom, Hanami Picnic Party. Yeah, let's put white print on light pink.
Oh boy.
Soft pink petals drift along a mild spring breeze as you step beneath a canopy of cherry blossom trees, ready for your final Japan Crate adventure, a Hanami Picnic Party. Gather your friends to savor limited edition Sakura treats, celebrating Japan's most enchanting season one last time. Create sweet memories and discover new flavors that linger long after the final petal falls at our farewell snack tasting picnic. It's saying that some parts of the world where it's warmer, they suggest putting candy that may have melted in the fridge until it's solid before enjoying it. And then, did you know you can keep the box sleeve and unfold it to use as a wall poster? Well, we already did that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's see what's in here. See if I can figure out which snack is which. Oh, there's two of this. You get your own.
Yay.
This one is Sakura Chinsuko. On your way to the cherry blossom picnic, a sweet smell wafts through the air. Searching for this delicious scent, you spot a cute couple sharing this freshly baked sakura petal-shaped shortbread cookie to celebrate the spring season. Common allergens are eggs and wheat. So they did add the allergens into their booklets.
Good. More people need to know.
Yeah, I think that was a really good touch. And I thought that was one of the really good things on Boxu, which is a sister company under the same umbrella. Let's see. Fun fact. Hanami is the Japanese springtime tradition of gathering together under blooming cherry blossom trees. Families, friends, and co-workers bring picnic blankets, food, and drinks to relax and enjoy the fleeting beauty of one of the world's most beautiful natural wonders. Okay, well, it is supposed to be what? Shortbread. It's supposed to be shaped like Sakura. It's almost star-shaped. But yeah, I can see it being a flower shape as well.
Yeah.
don't know if you can see the color. It's kind of pinkish, which makes sense for cherry blossom. Hmm. Next is Miino salted green broad bean chips. These salted green broad bean chips are made from 100% Japanese broad beans, or soramame. Soramame, a popular springtime veggie often served freshly grilled with a sprinkle of sea salt. And under common allergens it says none. So that's nice. No allergens. Now, if it was edamame instead of soramame, then it would be soy. So that's what they look like. If I can get another one out. That wasn't quite the texture I was expecting. It's a very similar texture to the cookie. Want some more of it?
Yeah. Why not?
Oh, there's one more. Oh, there's a couple little pieces stuck down in the corner.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe these. They're really not that far off from edamame.
Yeah.
I'd say they're probably in the same family. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. I only saw one little packet of these. The one in the picture's got all these different pinks in it, and ours is just yellow and green. Flower completo? Flower-shaped completo sugar candies are a perfect sweet treat for any hanami party. You drop a few of these crunchy sugar candies into a sparkling lemonade, creating a brand new snack creation to impress your friends. Common allergens are none. Fun fact, completo sugar candies date back hundreds of years and are a symbol of hospitality, happiness, and good fortune. Also, they taste great with a cup of matcha. That's nice. They give you a couple different ideas on how to eat them. And they are very, very tiny. I don't know how well you can see. They're very small. Well, I'll get a couple out and then
Yeah.
you can have the packet. I mean, if you've tasted sugar, you know what these taste like. Reminds me of like rock candy. It's just sugar crystals, usually on either a stick or a string. Hmm. Okay, there's the next one. And then is that the same thing? It looks like the same little monkey guy.
Mm.
But it doesn't look anything like that picture, so I'm not sure.
Mm.
I think, maybe. Okay. So the next thing is this. Let me get back a little further. Petite taco chips.
Mm.
They put white print on light colored backgrounds. I already have trouble seeing. Oh, the cherry blossom picnic. Your friends have brought it quite a snack spread. Your friend offers you some of these bite-sized corn chips. What could be better than crunching down on this addictive burst of savory spices while enjoying an afternoon under some of Tokyo's best sakura trees?
Mm.
Common allergens, milk, wheat, soy. I like how they're making it a story that unfolds as you try the snacks.
Mm.
But I don't see any Mibo in here. I'm sad. I was hoping.
Yeah.
Oh, here. Give you a couple. These are very thin little,
Mm.
like cracker.
Oh yeah.
They're okay. I think you like them better than I do.
Yeah, good flavor.
They have a lot of flavor. But you can have those because I think you like them better than me.
Yeah.
They do have a little kick to them.
Yeah.
A little bit of spice there. Not super spicy, but a little. I think I have to switch to water here in a minute.
Mm.
Almost out of that. I think this is the right packet. The coloring's the same, and the little monkey guy looks similar to the one in the picture. But of course, it's a different packet than what's in the picture.
Yeah.
Sakuyama Choco Giro Chocolate Cookie Matcha.
Mm.
Your friend raves about these new limited edition cookies, and one nibble tells you why. Smooth matcha chocolate, creamy milk filling, and a whisper of Biscuit Crunch. It's a serene matcha tea break right in the middle of the park. Common allergens: milk, wheat, soy. That's cute how it's got the little maze on the front.
Hmm.
I got out of the maze! Woo! Oh, come on. Why do they always have to be so hard to open?
No idea.
I go through this pretty much every time we have a snack box of any sort.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like the picture. They got these little biscuit pieces, and then there's like this green chocolatey type thing. So I guess that's the chocolate matcha, and then that's the biscuit part.
Hmm.
And you can kind of see a little bit of a light colored filling in the middle.
Hmm.
It's supposed to be the milk filling it mentioned.
Hmm.
I kind of like those.
Yeah.
Wonder how these are going to compare to the Kit Kats that we're going to get here in a bit.
Hmm. No idea.
Is there a matcha Kit Kat?
Hmm.
That one's broken. I'll try to get this other little bite out of here. There we go. At least it puts 4 little cookies in the little pouch, which is a nice amount.
Yeah, if I could read kanji, that's the thing. I don't even know what it's called.
Remind me later and I'll show you the game I downloaded.
Hmm.
It will help you learn that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
If you choose to quit Japanese.
Yeah.
Shiruko Red Bean Sakura Crackers. In the bustling park, you find a yatai street vendor stand selling oshiruko, a traditional Japanese sweet red bean soup filled with orbs of mochi. It's the perfect treat to warm up in early spring. Inspired by this comforting dessert, these crackers fold in a hint of sakura flavor, evoking the cozy warmth of oshiruko under a canopy of pink petals. Common allergens: milk, wheat, soy. Also contains honey, which should not be consumed by infants 1 year and under.
Oh boy.
So don't give these to your babies.
And
They're like little rectangle cracker things. Little texture on the other side. The taste is familiar. Did we get these once before?
yeah, maybe.
They're a little sweet. I don't know, they're good. I like them. A fun fact. In Japan, watashi refers to traditional sweets often crafted with sweet bean paste, mochi, and seasonal ingredients.
Hmm.
They're designed to reflect nature's beauty, like cherry blossoms in the spring, and are usually enjoyed with green tea. I can see this being eaten with tea.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I just saw this. And I think there's 2 of them.
Hmm. Hopefully.
Yeah, there it is. Good. Okay. So next, crispy mini melon pan biscuit. You open the package and the familiar aroma of melon pan, a beloved Japanese bakery staple, wafts out. The sweet, sugar-covered crust and soft, fluffy biscuit remind you of browsing a cozy bakery on a lazy weekend morning. Common allergens: milk, eggs, wheat, soy. So that's what they look like. Mm-hmm. I was expecting it to have more of a melon flavor. It's very similar to the shortbread. I kind of like it better than that first shortbread. So the next thing, the picture of it is this way in the book, but I think it's interesting. The back is a white color and the front is a red color. Sakura jelly. Wait, are these falling sakura petals or sweet sakura jelly? You hold up the delicate petal-shaped jelly, momentarily unsure if it's an actual fallen blossom or a sweet wagashi tree. It is the perfect companion to your matcha latte. Common allergens are eggs and soy. I think these are very pretty. If you look close, you can kind of see how it has got the little stuff in the center to look like the pistils and stamens and whatever of the flower. The attention to detail is fantastic.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't know how to describe the flavor. Because cherry blossom or sakura is different than what we in America think of as cherry. It's a very mild flavor, a little bit sweet, but I don't know how to describe it or what it compares to.
Yeah. Well, that's empty.
Okay. Next, this little pouch, Sakura Arare rice crackers. Reaching for something salty and cute, you discover these tiny rice crackers shaped like blooming sakura. Pop a few in your mouth for a delicate crunch, adding a fun pink-hued touch to your final hanami spread. Common allergens are crustacean shellfish, wheat, and soy. Shellfish? I think we've had these before, or something similar.
Yeah, probably.
So they're just these little poofs. Little rice crackers. There's roughly 10 little pieces of it in that packet.
Yeah.
Enough for a nice little mouthful. Oh, I thought these were bigger things, but these are little things. Strawberry cream cologne. Satisfy your sweet tooth with these crispy wafers rolled around light strawberry cream, perfect for sharing with friends or savoring solo while you admire the soft flutter of petals falling overhead. Common allergens: milk, eggs, wheat, soy. I know we've had this before. I remember the name. Oh, come on, open. I tell you, these packets just don't like to open for me.
Yeah.
They're like little teeny pieces of a purine. And if you've been watching the channel for any period of time, you know I'm a fan of a wafer.
Yeah.
And you can actually taste a little bit of strawberry flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we have next? Next, we have a full bag of the Kit Kat Matcha Latte. I think we've had this flavor once before.
Probably.
They like to give us this flavor.
Yeah.
What does it say? The perfect companion to all the pink sakura flavored snacks? Matcha! Bring a pack of these Kit Kats combining Uji matcha and white chocolate to the picnic to share with your friends. Tasting these under a canopy of hundreds of fully bloomed sakura trees is the perfect hanami vibe. Common allergens: milk, wheat, soy. I'm surprised they didn't save this to last. Because they know this is the thing people are excited for.
Yeah.
It was right after we stopped getting the box that they put a whole packet of these in every box. So they are very green. You're weird. Oops. Yours is on the floor.
Oh boy.
It escaped. Yeah, these are okay. It just, the matcha flavor. It's fine, but I would like to try a different flavor.
Mm.
You have one of these that fell.
Oh boy.
It escaped. White Peach Crunch Chocolate. One glance at these pastel pink bite-sized chocolates, and you know they are the ideal final sweet treat to close off your Hanami picnic party. You take a bite, savoring the juicy peach flavor and crunchy chocolate crisps. Common allergens: milk, eggs, wheat, soy. And the question is, how do you get in it?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Has a little kind of a dome shape. Not really tasting peach.
Hmm.
Well, crap. Well, it's because I'm leaning against it.
Yeah.
We're not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
I'm leaning against it and moved just enough that it decided to attack. Okay. So that said, perfect final snack. But we still have Sakura Madeline. Your friend arrives at the picnic with a basket of freshly baked Madelines. With the first bite, you taste a perfect blend of subtle cherry blossom combined with the sweet, sour flavor of strawberries for the perfect snack to eat under the fluffy cherry blossom trees. Common allergens: milk, eggs, true nuts, wheat, soy. I don't know what that noise was, and then all of a sudden everything fell on me. I need to do some serious rearranging. And you bouncing around isn't helping anything. I have been bounced a lot. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. And then it's in a little paper. I like that kind of pinky color. And it's pink all the way through. think I'm tasting strawberry.
Mm.
Okay, the next thing, Amijaga potato chips, Kyushu Ume. A crisp breeze ruffles the blossoms as you pop open this bag of tangy ume pickled plum flavored chips.
Mm.
I should have known when I saw ume. The sour plum taste instantly reminds you of sipping refreshing umeshu plum wine while watching petals drift by. A quintessential Hanami moment. Common allergens: fish, wheat, soy. In general, I'm not a big fan of the plum flavor, the ume plum, the sour plum. Maybe I'll like these.
Yeah.
The last couple things we've gotten that were this plum flavor, I didn't care for. So they kind of look like waffles almost. No. No. Do you like them?
Yeah, not bad. That's good.
Okay, they're yours.
Yeah.
Do you want the white one or the red one?
Mm. Yeah, really is.
I hope this is better.
Mm.
I did not care for that. Nope. Fresh strawberry and milk strawberry crunch.
Mm.
You can't decide which of these two crunchy chocolates are your favorite. How can you decide between strawberries mixed with creamy milk and a vibrant fresh strawberry punch? One thing you know for certain is that these pink hues match perfectly with this falling sakura petals.
Mm.
Common allergens: milk, tree nuts, wheat, soy. So I'm going to guess the white one then is the milk strawberry and that one's the fresh strawberry?
Mm. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because yours is darker
Yeah.
and mine's all light.
Mm.
I didn't realize there's going to be two different flavors.
Mm.
Okay, last thing in the box is not food.
Mm.
We have a pair of Sakura coasters,
Mm.
a pink and a white. And it says, as you lift your drink from this pink flower-shaped coaster, you raise one last toast to all your fellow Japan Crate friends, reflecting on the snack-filled journey you've shared.
Mm.
Then it says, let's learn Japanese.
Hmm.
Sayonara is goodbye.
Hmm.
Ogenki de is wish you all the best. Mata ao ao AOU. I'm not sure how to put those together.
Hmm.
Mata ao. See you again. And omoide is memory.
Hmm.
Hopefully I didn't butcher it too bad. I know I screwed up that see you again one.
Hmm.
So I was just really struggling there. And here's a final kanpai to everyone who has enjoyed Japan Crate Streets each month. Though this is goodbye, we are grateful for all the sweet, tasty memories we have made along the way.
Hmm.
Thank you for making Japan Crate part of your snack adventures. We hope you'll continue exploring the amazing universe of Japanese snacks. For more unique finds and tasty treats, visit Sugoi Mart, your ultimate destination for the latest in Japanese pop culture.
Hmm.
And it's got pictures of some of the past boxes. And it says thank you, arigato gozaimasu. And if you're interested in checking out Sugoi Mart, there's the QR code that you can go to visit, or just go to sugoimart.com. I've bought from there before. The only thing is the shipping.
Yeah.
Shipping's a killer. Because if you buy food, they're going to want to do express. And the one time I had like $75 credit, that paid for the shipping. Because what I ordered, it had $75 worth of shipping on it. So, while I love Sugoi Mart, I will say be careful what you order because the shipping is insane. So I think all in all, for this being the final Japan Crate box, it was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I did not care for those plum chips, but so far, every time we've had something with that sour plum flavor, I haven't cared for it. So
Yeah.
at least that wasn't anything new. It was pretty much as expected. Okay, what else still has stuff in it? This still has stuff in it. Into your keeping.
Yeah.
Is there anything left in these packets? These packets are all empty. Okay. So that wraps up Japan Crate. If we order the Assassin's Creed box, there's always potential we might get one more Japan Crate. But at the moment, as it sits, this is the final one that they're doing.
Yep.
And I think it was a nice one.
Yeah.
I don't know if they still have them available. I have seen them advertised recently, like a couple days ago, still on Facebook. So if you want to check it out, you might still be able to get it. So there we go. That's what it looks like with the sleeve. So I guess, with that, we'll leave it here. Remember to do all the YouTube things. Comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads should the YouTube gods deem it worthy. And we will see you in the next one. We're up to 242 subscribers. So slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Yeah.
If you think you are subscribed, you might want to check and make sure, because sometimes YouTube does unsubscribe people randomly.
Yeah.
I've had it happen to me on other people's channels where I'm like, oh, well, I know I subscribed.
Yeah.
Here I am subscribing again. So you never know. Sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, you probably don't watch enough," and just zap you. And I find it annoying,
Yeah.
as do pretty much all content creators. So, um, do you have anything else to add as far as Japan Crate is concerned?
Yeah.
Because I think it was a fun when we were getting it. It seemed like we started getting the same things over and over,
Yeah, that was a problem with some of
and
these
that's
boxes.
why I kind of got bored with it.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. But I think it was nice to get it one last time, the
Yeah.
last hurrah, and it was full of goodies. And
Yeah.
some of the things I know we've had before, and some of the things were new, and that's a nice balance. I know for sure we had this Spring Cologne thing before. Um, I don't know, some of the other things seemed familiar. We may have had a variation of them before.
Mm.
I don't know. But I do think it's a fun box. So if you are interested, try to grab one before they're gone completely.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Boxu is through the same company, um, and it's a good one. And if you want to see what it's like, I've got plenty of videos of Boxu.
Mm.
And we have another one we'll be doing here shortly.
I wonder why though. I wonder like why Japan Crate. Like out of all the
I
boxes.
don't know, because with Boxu, they were trying to do a new thing with it.
Mm.
And it had to do with people like paying into it, I guess.
Mm.
I don't know. I didn't really read it. I figured I was subscribed to it. That's all I needed to do. I didn't really need to, start paying extra for it.
Yeah.
Um, Maybe they were thinking, hey, let's just narrow it down to one box, kind
Mm.
of narrow down the offerings.
Yeah.
Because they still got Boxu and Boxu Boutique, where you can get more of the artisanal stuff. And then
Mm.
they still have Segoy Mart, where you can get the more um, easily available, like common type snacks like you would
Yeah.
get in the Japan Crate.
Mm.
Because this is stuff that you would be able to find in like some of the little shops and stuff. Where the ones in Boxu, a lot of them are made specifically for the box
Yeah.
through the different companies.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be shocked if some of these you'd find at the Japanese 7-Elevens.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they're all over the place over there
Absolutely.
too.
But you're going to get the more readily available, more common style snacks like the Pockies and the Umaibos and the
Yeah.
Calbee chips and those kind of things in something like Japan Crate, where with Boxu you're going to get the ones that are a little more fancy, I guess.
Hmm.
The artisanal stuff, the ones that um, they are made in small batches by family-owned companies, and then they will make a specific item for the box.
Hmm.
And I think maybe they decided to just focus on one brand instead of having multiple brands.
Hmm.
But I'm not positive. I don't know for sure if that's what's going on. But when it was advertised as the last one,
Hmm.
I had to. I mean, we did Japan Crate for well over a year.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
A lot.
like 6 boxes over there in the stack, and I know there's more of them
A lot more. Yeah.
elsewhere. So,
I mean, to be fair, if they're gonna get rid of one, I mean, this would be the one to get rid of because a lot of people can
well,
find these snacks
like Tokyo
anywhere.
Treat does basically the same stuff.
Yeah.
And I think there's another Japanese box that does kind of the same snacks. When we got Manga Spice Cafe, it was the same snacks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get it. these are more readily available. They're easier to get a hold of.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the stuff that's going to show up in your other boxes. Or
Yeah.
boxes a little different. Um, I think Sakurako is more along the lines of the Boxu, where it's going to have the higher end treats.
Mm.
Um, it looks like a nice box. I don't see getting another Japanese box when we've already got one.
Yeah.
And we were doing two there for a while, and that was just getting to be too much.
Mm.
So that's why we're kind of narrowing down how many boxes we're getting. That and it's just darn expensive to
Yeah.
keep ordering. But it's a good way to explore another culture without the travel.
Yeah.
That's why Snack Crate is the one I kept because it's a different location every month.
Mm.
And then I kept Boxu just because I thought it was more unique. Um, and now we've got the Ireland box instead of the Soul box. Because Soul box, it seemed like we were getting the same stuff every month. And I don't really know K drama and K pop that well.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to use the masks. So the K beauty items weren't doing me any good.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let's try something different, which is why we went to the Ireland box. And I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only gotten it twice, but so far I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I like that it's not all snacks, it's other stuff too.
Yeah. And that's the thing I like about certain boxes. While I do like to eat, sometimes it
Sometimes
feel
it's a little much.
yeah, and sometimes it does feel like no matter what box you get, it's like, oh yeah, we've already had this in a different box or something really similar to another box,
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean,
this one,
even in this box, I was finding things that I know we've had this before, or
yeah,
we've had something very, very similar before.
yeah,
And it seems like whenever I get a full pack of Kit Kats, it's always the matcha.
yeah,
And they're fine, but I'd kind of like to try some of the other flavors. And they've got such a wide variety of flavors in Japan
yeah,
that I find it odd that we keep getting the same one.
yeah,
We did get the orange ones before, the orange chocolate ones before,
yeah,
and they were really good. But we've gotten the matcha ones a couple different times, and they're fine. But I like a variety,
yeah,
which is kind of why I got away from Japan Crate there for a while because it felt like we kept getting the same basic thing every time. And if it wasn't identical stuff, it was similar stuff. And I'm glad you like those plum chips because, no,
yeah,
those are not for me. I don't know what it is about that particular type of plum
mm,
because I love plums here, but they don't taste like that. They're not a sour plum. They're
mm,
sweeter. And I think it's the sour that's bothering me that I don't
probably.
care for.
I think be part of it, maybe.
But you like sour things more than I do. So
Yeah,
anyway, I suppose we could wrap it up here.
yeah, maybe.
Did I do the spiel already?
I have no idea.
This is what, the third video tonight?
Probably third or fourth at least.
Well, the third.
Mm,
Yeah, we did miscellaneous stuff. We did Ireland and then this one.
yeah,
And I'm thinking that's enough for tonight.
yeah,
Maybe, I think I'm off Monday.
probably.
I think I'm off Monday.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do one then.
Mm,
That's the thing with this channel. I might go most of a month with nothing, and then you'll get like 3 or 4 in a day.
yeah.
Yeah. Of course, I could like schedule it to come up tomorrow or something, but
Yeah.
this is fine. We'll do it this way.
Yeah. That's the thing about certain things on YouTube. There's like a lot of features nobody really uses all that much. And the ones that people do, they always change. And
Well,
it's
I've used the scheduling thing before, like when we do the
the advent calendars.
advent calendar
Yeah.
stuff. We usually do them all in a day or two, and then I schedule them throughout the month.
Yeah.
Like if we're doing day by day,
Yeah.
well, and we do them all in one day, then I'll do day one, day two, day three. This past batch, when we did them per calendar,
Mm.
I did one every couple days, popped a video up.
Yeah.
And then if we had other things, we could slot them in between.
Mm.
It helps be a little more consistent,
Yeah.
but finding time to film.
Yeah. Between you working or sleeping.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be sleeping because I have to be in at work tomorrow night for overnight shift.
Mm.
Tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah.
And then I'm off Monday, and then I have an overnight on Tuesday.
Mm.
I'm convinced my boss is trying to kill me.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, actually, Val's great. Well, no. Do not fall. Do not fall.
Everything's falling.
Everything wants to fall. Um, yeah, I'm off Monday. Then I work overnight Tuesday. Then I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. Then I work Friday 4 p to midnight. And then Saturday the 19th, I took the 8A to 8P shift. So I'm going to be the one going to the monster trucks.
Mm.
Then I will be off then the 21st, which is what I was originally scheduled. I get 3 days in a row.
Hmm. No idea.
Well, because I work the next 4.
Oh, yeah. All I know is next month should be both the yard sale and the book sale.
Well, I've been approved to have May 1st off.
Yeah.
So should be able to go to the book sale.
Hmm.
Anyway, like y'all care when I work and when I don't.
Yeah.
I just show up, do the thing, and come home.
Yeah. That's all work is nowadays.
Show up, do the thing, come home.
Yeah.
Although this past week has been rough.
Yeah.
But it's not anything I can really discuss in video. So,
Yeah.
and so I don't know what's happening with that situation. So,
Hmm.
anyway, we need to restack the boxes.
Oh boy.
These snack crates are huge. They are so packed, they had to tape them shut. I mean, you can see how it's bulging. And it's like curved over the top. And this is the smaller of the two.
Oh God.
This one is even bigger and bulgier. So, yeah. Fun.
Oh boy.
I have no idea what countries they're from or anything.
Hmm.
It's always a nice surprise when we open them up and go, oh, here's where we're going.
Yeah.
All right. Did I do the spiel or not?
I have no
Because
idea.
I've now talked another 15 minutes. I don't know. You're so out of it today. Okay, let's do the spiel and then we'll end this mess because it's almost 10:30. No wonder I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm usually going to bed by now. Okay, so remember to do all the YouTube things. Comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads should the YouTube gods deem it worthy. And we will see you in the next video. Good chance it'll be a snack crate or Boxu.
Yeah.
Because is this Boxu?
Yeah, I think so.
Look how pretty this one is. It's all shiny
Oh boy.
and metallic. Yeah, because it's a Sakura box as well. So that'll be fun, but we'll probably do a snack crate in between so it's not all Japan, 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 Japan.
Yeah.
Even though I like Japan.
Yeah.
I would like to visit Japan.
Yeah.
I just think that would be so much fun. Although I don't know how well it would be for a larger person over there. I think a lot of things are small because Japanese people have a tendency to be smaller.
Yeah, maybe.
Americans tend to be big.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of Japan I want to do. I mean, the Cat Island, all the Pokemon centers, all the cafes, like, and just a bunch of just everything.
Dude, we gotta win the millions if we're gonna do all that stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I like to watch a channel called Tabby Eats, and it's Sanichi and Satoshi, and they do a lot of like trying different snacks, and then they go out to the different like the 7-Eleven and places like that. And I think they have Lawson's over there. We used to have a Lawson's where I grew up, and it was just like a little convenience store. And they've been gone for 30 years at least. So when they went to a Lawson's, I was like, I didn't know they had them in Japan for one thing, and I didn't know they were still in existence for another. So,
Yeah.
oh, that was pretty neat.
And that's the thing. Like, certain countries have certain, Kmart's still thriving in other places.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, why here? Why did we lose all the Kmart's here, but in Australia and other places, they have them?
Because Walmart is king here.
Yeah, that's the problem. Walmart.
Especially in our area. That's all we have. We don't have other options.
Yeah, within like a 45-hour, 45-minute.
45-minute radius.
45 minutes to an hour.
We've got like 7 Walmarts.
Yeah. 45 hours, we'll have about 1 million. It's like all we ever see.
Dude, that'd be
is
the whole
Walmart.
planet, dude.
Yeah.
Where up in Dayton, you've got, Target, and you've got Meijer, and you've got other options.
That's what we need around
So there's
here.
some competition there. Here, it's all Walmart.
Yep.
It's very aggravating.
I say we tear down some of the Walmarts and put them in the Targets or
I would love
something.
to have some Targets around here. I would go back to work for Target.
Yeah.
I liked working for Target.
Yeah.
Especially when I was doing trucks.
Yeah.
We had a great truck crew, though. Anyway, I said we were going to end this.
Oh boy.
And then we started talking again. Yeah. And I know I did the spiel this time. So we'll see you in the next one. Most likely snack crate unless we have something else interesting pop up.
Yeah.
So see you later. Bye-bye.